Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome to 3304. This is where I take a look at the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. This week, Frontier raised a massive amount of money for charity with their 24-hour live stream. Those somewhat rare lightning storms have at last been discovered, and some impressive targets have been hit with Squadrons. Way back at LaveCon during the middle of the year, Frontier took the opportunity to show off some Chapter 4 content. One of these things was lightning, which until very recently we still hadn't seen in the game. Well, that changed a few days ago when Commander Pips made a discovery in the Hawkins Gap region of the galaxy. Commander Orbrick was quick to head out to the location and capture it on video, and you can see his footage on screen right now. You can find the location of this discovery by heading into the Codex and selecting the Hawkins Gap. You'll find it listed under Anomalies. Also, if you want to check out the full video footage, then do take a look at Orbrick's YouTube channel, which you can find in the video description. This week, Frontier once again completed their annual 24-hour charity livestream. Every year the livestream grows in scale, and this year had a lot of fun activities, including a reenactment of the Die Hard movie played by the Frontier team. The livestream raised a massive £43,000 for special effect, an awesome achievement. You can see more details on the livestream as well as the charity itself linked in the video description. And further, reaching the 40,000 target meant that Frontier gave something extra to the community. This comes in the form of a brand new unique Krait Mk.2 paint job. This is entirely free and will shortly be credited to all players' game accounts. So Squadrons are at last a thing within Elite Dangerous. The guild system, that isn't quite a guild system, but nonetheless is still a great opportunity for players to get together for shared experiences and activities. Naturally, many squadrons have formed over the past few weeks, and some of these are standout. Whilst there's far too many for me to mention specifically here, I would still like to highlight a few of them. So, the Elite Dangerous subreddit has organised a squadron. In fact, the intent here is for there to be 3, one for each platform. This squadron is a casual one created with the intention to be a place for players to interact as well as to act as a stepping stone to help finding the right squadron for you. You can find this squadron by searching for The Elite in the Squadrons menu, and this squadron has the tag EDRD, which of course stands for Elite Dangerous Reddit Discord. Currently the squadron exists on PC and Xbox. The Reddit team are also wanting to run the squadron on the PlayStation 4 but are seeking a suitable candidate to help manage it. Another notable achievement this week comes from the notorious YouTuber Yamix with his super fun Happy Horse Squadron, which has actually been immensely successful, completely killing the 500 squadron limit. And I think this is where the real name of the squadron comes from, the Dead Horse Squadron. The 500 member limit was also hit in record time in around 6 days, and as far as I can tell, this hit 2 targets. It was the first squadron to hit 500 members, and I believe it was also the only squadron to have that number, so congratulations to Yamix and his squadron. It does rightly highlight something that some people do feel though is an issue with the squadron system, and that is the potentially low member count, and more significantly the lack of ability to join more than one squadron. And this of course brings us to the ever popular player groups, the Fuel Riots, the Hutton Truckers and Cannon Research, all of which have their own respective groups. Each of these groups actively get involved in all manner of gameplay, but more specifically they are famed for their own unique brands of playstyle. These squadrons are well worth taking a look at if you enjoy emergent player-led gameplay, and you can find them by searching through the Squadrons menu and looking for the respective names. Now, many of you will no doubt have noticed that I have become a somewhat regular live streamer in recent weeks. This trend is going to continue, and I now have put a schedule for my live streams up. You can see it on the screen right here, and it's also available in the video description. Now, one obvious note is that my weekdays live streams are on both YouTube and Twitch, whilst my weekend live stream is currently exclusive to Twitch. So if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, and that would be most welcome and greatly appreciated, you can find a link to my Twitch channel in the video description. Do go check it out. So it's been a pretty busy few weeks, what with the launch of Chapter 4 and all the videos that have come along with it. And of course there's going to be a whole bunch of new videos, so do keep an eye out for them. I'll be looking at much of the other content in the coming days. This of course would include the Codex, mining and a bunch of other things as well. So that brings us to an end of this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.